Welcome to Level 0 Extraction Intermediate Guide for Solo Mercenary. In this video, we will be covering the intermediate side of things when it comes down to playing as a solo mercenary. If you haven't seen the first video that covers the beginner side of things, go back and watch it. If you don't, this guide might be difficult to apply in-game if you are still a beginner. I will provide the link in the description. For this video, I will be playing like a ninja. So the majority of the gameplay will be pitch black because I will be navigating throughout the map in the dark, and we will be focused on using our ears to hear more than our sight. So he who has ears to hear, let him hear. With that said, in order to get the most out of this guide, put on your headphones and turn off the volume because I will be speaking on the noises that I pick up in game and explain how I use those sounds to make split-second decision that allows for me the highest chance of survival and making it out alive. We will be going over the following: how to navigate in a pitch black darkness, shoulder light flickering, in-game event, how to hide from multiple mercenaries and aliens, things we will not cover, contract items, player versus player, setting up ambushes. We are using the same gears from the beginner's guide, but with some extra stuff we got from last game. Just like before, we check our surrounding, make sure it's clear, loot some stuff if you want to, then finally check on our map and look for the solo extraction point. The goal is the same as last video, that is to make our way to the solo extraction point. By now, you should know the map well enough to be able to navigate in the pitch darkness and or get a general direction of where things are. In my case, I'm on the second floor and I don't want to take the elevator to the first floor towards our extraction because where I'm at has players who spawns on my left and a turret patrolling the area.
Attention, all power supply systems have been switched to emergency mode.
I want to take this moment to comment on the gunshots I heard throughout the map. First, I heard gunshot from my left. This implied that people are in this area. Then I heard more gunshot to my right. This means people are in this area. Therefore, I have chosen to move throughout the first floor towards my extraction point rather than moving through the second floor, as that's where other players are. Take a listen again and see if you can hear what I heard.
Attention, all power supply systems have been switched to emergency mode.
So right here, I'm checking to see if there's light on the other side of this tunnel before crossing it. Because remember, if you see lights that you didn't turn on, that means other mercenaries are in the area. In this case, no one is there, so I took a chance to sprint loudly in order to reach my point quicker. In case you haven't noticed, I have been closing each door behind my back. This does two things for you. First, it covers your tracks. If a door is closed, it usually means no one has been in this area recently. But if it is open, you're telling other mercenaries and or aliens to be on the alert and look for you. Number two, it gives you time to react if someone was to try to sneak up on you, because they will have to open the door first, which makes sound, allowing for you to react. what you're seeing me do here is I'm turning off and on my shoulder light, which is what I like to call shoulder light flickering. The reason behind it is so that I can navigate in the dark, and at the same time, if I do get spotted by other mercenaries in the dark, they lose sight of me and won't be able to engage properly. Here's a video that shows why you don't leave your shoulder lights on at all time in the dark. See? You're basically screaming to me that you're a target. However, the good news is that night vision goggle will be added on soon. What you just heard there was footsteps of the alien player above me on the second floor. This means that we are safe for now. As a solo player, you will not be shown to the alien player until you are the last player alive and or have your heart rate beating fast, which can be nullified with a certain neural trip. But that's for next time. Okay, I have just heard someone rack their pistol and another person shooting with a different gun. And judging on the sound and where I just came from, they must be on the second floor above me. Therefore, I can continue traversing through the first floor or make my way up to them for a gunfight. But that won't be the case this time, because going against 2 or more mercenaries as a solo is quite challenging without the right weapon. And on top of that, I just heard the alien above me just seconds ago.
Attention! Critical overload. Backup power failure. Power restored.
Okay, so far I know for sure there are at least 1 alien and 2 mercenary above me based on what I heard so far. Keep this in mind because this is crucial on what must be done next in order to determine our next move towards our extraction point. Oh, and one more thing. Stand next to the light switch if you think an alien is near you. If they come to you, they'll die the moment you turn on the light. That helicopter you're hearing is one of the events the research facility map has to offer, known as the airdrop. It's a high-risk and high-reward event with expensive items and sometimes weapons to loot. It happens to be on the way to my extraction point. Pause. Let me explain my thought process of all the information I have gathered. First, I heard someone going down because of the alien player, and then I heard his teammate getting shot at by our turret. It is likely he was panicking. Then, I heard a gunshot ring out to my right, and it sounded close. With these information, I have concluded that everyone is busy and or distracted. Therefore, it is likely safe to head to the airdrop and grab whatever I can grab. Besides, if I do get taken down, at least I am able to place the expensive loot into my safe slots and take home a good amount of money. Uh-oh, someone just turned on the light from the other side. I have misjudged the situation, and now I'm sandwiched between the alien and possibly multiple mercenaries. However, the good news is that you can hide and or set up an ambush. Remember what I said from the beginner's guide on how to deal with mercenaries? I said, sit still, observe, listen, and gather as much information as you can get so you can make sound decisions. Now, watch as I apply these fundamentals and see what happens.
Attention. There are 20 minutes left until the emergency power supply cut off.
These fundamentals really pulled me out of what could have been a disaster. I'm going to have to make a detour and travel to my extraction point from the second floor, as the first floor is crawling with aliens and other mercenaries. Besides, we did heard earlier that somebody went down on the second floor when I was on the first floor. So, that might be the safer option. So let's go.
The elevator will arrive.
And sure enough, here are the mercenaries I heard earlier when I was below them. I could take this time to loot them, but I'm in a bit of a hurry, so I'll skip on that.
The elevator has arrived. Congratulate yourself if you were able to sneak away from multiple threats and escape with expensive items. As you can see, you don't have to fight in order to extract with valuable items. Sell all your stuff and repeat the process. Until then, see you in the next video where we will cover more on the advanced side of things when it comes down to playing as a solo mercenary. With that said, have fun and good luck!